Alright. Is that the 1, 2, 3 go? Alright, we can cut it in fucking post. So what we're trying to do right now is throw on those Amazon fishtail pipes for like $200 on your 2021 Road Glide. When I bought mine, asked for the loudest motherfuckers you could get. I got the Tab Bam, which is a badass motherfucker. BAM, Tab Bam sticks with the zombie baffles. I took the baffles out. What we are gonna go ahead and do is compare what the Tab Bams are with the stock pipes. Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna show you exactly how to do it. It's actually super easy, it takes about 15 minutes. Go. Go. No, that's a second.
No, you like this.
Alright, first one right here, this is stock. Alright, that's idle. Okay, that's stock. We're gonna go ahead and go to these Tab with the zombie baffles, with the baffles removed. And there's a lot of videos about these zombie baffles, but there's not a single thing out here with the baffles removed. So this is gonna be a little different than you've probably seen. Alright, so taking off your exhaust is actually really easy. You just go ahead and unclip the top and you unbolt these, right? Righty tighty, lefty loosey, everybody knows. You just bam and you unscrew these. Both sides. Be careful because of course they're painted, so you don't want to scratch anything. I like to leave them inside the bags because then you can't lose them. With the washer, they come right up. Now, all you have to do after this, there's one bolt down here, these two bolts down here, they slide right on off if you're gonna do a slip-on exhaust. It literally takes about 15 minutes, both sides. It's those two, it's this bolt, it's these two bolts, and you're good to go.
It records in 4K. Well, the GoPro, when you're riding, it records in like 60 frames per second.
Oh, really? Who's that adult? I think Peanut's maybe out of I think. I don't know 100%.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of muscle. It's alright. If you ain't got a little bit of spit and some fucking elbow grease, right? You know what I mean? You're not working on your shit.
Right here.
Could someone remind me, is it righty-tighty or lefty-loosey? I don't know.
Righty-tighty.
Righty-tighty, alright. Fucking got people in the background. They let me know. Alright.
Just kidding. Oh, no, he wasn't bothered though. Oh.
What are you?
Alright.
No. Go sit down with your sister.
I'm rolling your bike forward. You might want to hold it. Hit the brake. It's left, right?
I'd cut this out of the frame.
Tie down to the opposite.
Okay, so I couldn't fucking do it. Little arms over here. So this is actually his bike. We decided to actually have him get down under it. So it's on there pretty good. And guess what? He's been riding it. He's got about 3,000 miles on it. So not a lot, but enough to get some water under it. We live in the southeast of the U.S., so we get a lot of rain, we get a lot of rust, we get a lot of corrosion.
We don't have deep sockets.
And we don't have deep sockets. We got a DeWalt set from Costco. Costco, please sponsor us. I love fucking Costco. Costco's my favorite place to go.
This is for Costco.
Oh yeah, we're doing an Amazon review. Amazon also sponsor us, but Costco, please sponsor us. There's literally one bolt. We already got the top bolts done. Super easy. Super easy. Yeah. We're gonna have to do a lot of editing in post. Apparently we curse a lot.
This shit's gonna. Damn, Danny's not here, huh?
Hey, if you run into a problem with your bolts getting stuck, don't let it faze you, man. It's gonna sound great, and you're gonna enjoy it.
Son of a bitch. Wait, does that work?
I guess we're gonna find out.
I think you're right timing that shit.
Wow. I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out how to post the link in here. If you think it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, if you think we're doing it the wrong way, go ahead and click on the link above. But if you think that we're doing it right, we're gonna post something down below here, alright? You can go ahead and follow us.
I don't know if that's grabbing on or not. Barely. Nope. We need deeper sockets.
Alright, deeper sockets, we're gonna take a quick pause. So it took a little bit of fucking lubrication, it took a fucking hammer, and it took a little bit of it took a little bit. That's all it took. Just a little bit. Alright, so easy. That's what we said. Alright, so you got everything loose. Make sure when you're doing this, when you take it out, I do not loosen the clamp all the way. I keep these. Alright, and now you just wiggle it out.
Xander.
Alright.
Zan for short.
Xander.
Zan man. What are you looking at, bud? Is that so cool?
Maybe we have roots. No, look at it here upside down there. It looks like roots. That's cool. You know, I just noticed, like, the light bulb on a Jeep have.
Where's that fucking hammer?
And then,
Alright.
do you have a cable on your window? Oh, you got a little.
3 Doritos later.
3 Doritos later. Alright, so this is the new pipe. Hey, put gloves on so I didn't get my greasy fingers all over it. So you're gonna get 2 of them. One has a really wide entry. The other one is the exact same size. See how this has a divot? So this is gonna go on your right hand side, which is gonna be your braking side. Alright? This is gonna go on the wide side. And again, you just slide that thing on there. Excuse me, dog. God dang. Alright, we get it. It's your territory. Cool. And you know what? You gotta use some help. Use some help. Alright, you want to cut that. Alright. So I lied. It took us a lot. It took us actually a little bit of hammering. It didn't fit quite perfect. You're definitely gonna need to use some elbow grease. You're definitely gonna need to hammer it out a little bit. It did not fit on the right side. The left side where the clutch is, it slipped off, it slipped on, all of that was great. This side gave us a fucking problem. We've been at this about an hour and a half, so didn't take 15 minutes. But still easy enough in an afternoon I'm just doing securing the last bolt here, and then we're gonna go ahead and let you guys know exactly how it sounds. Want to make sure though that everything is secure, everything is tight before we turn it on. Okay, so that sucked, but again, it took us about an hour and a half. So we don't have the bags on. Obviously the bags don't do anything about the sound, but you can kind of see. We're gonna take another little walk around video of them when we leave. We've got the bags on. We're gonna compare it to my bike, but right now we're just gonna go ahead and do the initial startup. So. So how do you want to do them first? Alright, so we're going to do a little comparison. We'll do, of course, we already heard the tabs, but I'm going to do the tabs again. We've got these on. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick walk around. Look, so you got the tabs and they sit flush with my stretch bags. Of course, he doesn't have stretch bags, but if he did, they'd still cut up, but they'd cut around here, but you'd still get a little bit coming out. So you still get that West Coast vibe, you know what I mean? That little cholo situation. But honestly, for me, I grew up kind of closer to the West Coast than we did in the Southeast. I think it looks great, especially with the chrome. I think it's a really good fit. I really love my tabs, don't get me wrong, but you got this flush look and then you got this that kind of sticks out. So again, we're gonna start with the tabs. You're gonna see.
You have to stand in the bag so I can hear the difference.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead. One thing to keep in mind, the one thing we did not actually cover in this video is I have a 114 special, he's got a 107. So they are slightly different cubic inches. So they do have a slightly smaller motor on the Fishtail, but it is the exact same exhaust. So it doesn't matter whether you're getting the 114 or the 107, you're gonna get the exact same exhaust. And so what we really probably should try to do at least is see what the Fishtails sound like on a 114 and what the tabs sound like on the 107. Maybe do a comparison that way. If you think that would be a good video, go ahead, click like, click subscribe, go ahead and turn on notifications, and let us know in the comments down below if you want to see a video like that. Thank you for tuning in.
Like it. Like.